Hey everyone, this is Jeffrey back again. Um, like I said, if you've seen my last video, which was the thrift store finds and also some garage sale goodies there, you would know that this video is my gamer tagged response to my good friend GamingDomain. Please check out his channel. I'm gonna put it in the description box and link to his channel. Uh, really cool person. He's a younger guy, first starting out. I think he only has about maybe 15 subs right now and about 6 or 7 friends, so he's pretty much brand new. But I accidentally skipped over his video. I don't even think it was in my, like when your subscriptions video section, and like it tells you like whoever made whatever content that you subscribe to. And currently right now I'm subscribed to a little over 300 or so YouTubers, and it's hard to keep up, and I do apologize to Gaming Domain for missing out on this opportunity to make this video sooner. I didn't want to let him down, of course, because number one, my channel really, I try to be very positive about everything going on in the YouTube gaming community, and I don't want to unintentionally make someone feel bad by thinking like, oh well, he doesn't care about me or whatever. I mean, because that's not true. I care 100% about all of my friends and subscribers on YouTube. But anyway, sorry to be kind of rambling on here. Um, in a previous gamertag video, I already made a response, and that was I can't recall who gamer tagged me. I'm sorry about that, but I already did my top 3 consoles that I own currently. So now this one is going to be the response here for 3 consoles that I am most sought after right now. So yeah, let's get into that. The number 3 would have to be the Atari Jaguar. Um, Not really so interested in the CD expansion because I know that's like very costly. But yeah, the Atari Jaguar. I remember seeing ads for that, back in like the early to mid 90s, and it just totally blew me away. And even like the controller, like how many buttons are on that, and that thing just looks like massive. Like I've never even no, that's not true. I have played the Jaguar, but it was only way back. They were demoing the game White Man Can't Jump, and I think one of the Tempest titles, and this was at my local Blockbuster Video. And this is back when like the store like pretty much first opened, maybe like a couple months into it being there. And I mean it's still there, but of course it's under new ownership now. But yeah, and then the number one game that I totally want for the Atari Jaguar is the Alien vs Predator game, and I know that's probably the most popular game that's on the console. And I remember playing that in the arcade, and the arcade port was just really fantastic. And I know, I mean, like it's not that it's a system that's not really within my reach. I mean, I've seen average prices of about $100 or so, and in time I totally can do it. It's just, I don't know, I've been putting it off for a little bit because I know some of the games are hard to acquire right now. Anyway, so the number 2 system that I'm, sought after right now is probably one that's going to surprise you. It's the Sega Master System. Um, Back a few years ago, I had the Sega Power Base converter, and I was using that on my high definition graphics Model 1 Sega Genesis, and I had let a supposed friend of mine borrow it, and I never got it back. And I haven't, I lost contact with this person a while back, like a little bit after, that time that happened. Like I let him borrow out a bunch of my Master System games, about 6 or 7 titles, and from then on I just haven't really bothered with Master System stuff. I don't know, I just felt like a little bit discouraged about it. You know how people can be sometimes, but yeah, I mean, I definitely want to get back into that. Um, Also, the game that I had at one point and I would love to get back is Double Dragon. Of course, since I'm talking about the Master System here, same thing, like the arcade port I used to play all the time. They had an arcade machine of Double Dragon set up in my local 7-Eleven a few miles from my house, and growing up as a little kid, I used to walk up there with my sister all the time, and at least a couple times a week, like in the summer and things like that. And I would play it, and I'd spend at least $10 at a time. I think it was like a quarter per play then. But yeah, um, And last but not least, the number one system that I'm definitely after right now, I've mentioned it a few other times in some other videos, is the Neo Geo AES. I mean, the prices on all that stuff are just absolutely outrageous. I was looking at one listing on eBay, which consisted of the AES, an additional controller, of course, all the necessary hookups, and 9 games, and it was like $399, but I think it had free shipping. I mean, well, you're not really saving too much on that, but $400 for all that stuff, and everything was, boxed and very clean, and it looked like it was in great condition. So, and it was also from a United States seller, so I guess maybe it's not too bad. If you guys want, give me some ideas on like, what I should really be shooting for as far as the Neo Geo AES. Like if I'm really going to be getting like, murdered, like paying these insane prices on it. Because my birthday is December 9th of this year. I'll be 28, and I want to see maybe if I can get it as like a birthday slash Christmas gift. Because I know it's like a real big expensive item. Because Christmas is the 25th, only a few weeks from my birthday then. But yeah, the number one game that I want on the AES, of course, would be Metal Slug. The game that I used to pump so much money into in the arcade. There used to be like a family fun center kind of thing in my area. It was about 2 towns away, and it was called Sports Plus. And they had about 3 big giant rooms full of all arcade machines. And like the third room is kind of like more, recessed back into the building there, and that had a lot of games that I guess were kind of less desirable to some people. But that was pretty much always a place where I would go in that third room, and they had all the the Neo Geo, the MVS arcades and stuff, and they had back there was like a Lethal Enforcers game, which was later ported to the Genesis and Sega CD. Um, they had the very first original Street Fighter arcade, the big one that you could actually like had that spot like to sit down and play, which was awesome. So many games back there, like Terminator 2, the arcade game, and a lot of different, shooters and beat 'em ups and platformers, things like that. They even had one of those NES, the I forgot what they're called, like NES something play choice or something, and it has like a bunch of NES titles on it, and you can pick between whichever. I know I totally like butchered the name of that, but yeah, I'm kind of rambling now. But yeah, so those are my 3 most sought after. So I'll just real quick again. Number 3, the Atari Jaguar with Alien vs Predator. Number 2, the Sega Master System with Double Dragon, and number 1, Neo Geo AES with Metal Slug. I mean, I think there's the second Metal Slug, I believe, is on there also. I'm not sure if the third one is. That might be on like the Neo Geo CD. I have seen some pretty good prices on the CD version of Neo Geo, but then again, a lot of the disc games are crazy. So I mean, you gotta really be hardcore into collecting to really like spend that much money on a single system. But yeah, guys, I mean, I'm not downing that at all. Like I totally want to get into that whole bandwagon there with the Neo Geo stuff. But yeah, so thanks for watching this video. Also, thanks once again to my friend GamingDomain, for thinking about me to do the gaming tagged video. I appreciate the opportunity to, be speaking to everyone here and all my friends and subscribers, and got a whole bunch more subscribers over the past week. I think I'm at about 330 plus right now, which is just great because, I mean, I was at about 306 or 307 a couple days ago when I made my subs vid. So yeah, thanks again to everybody that visits, everybody that comments, subscribes, rates, just every single possible thing that everybody does for me in the community is just amazing. So, hope everyone has a great weekend. Thanks for watching. Take care.